All right, that weather impact alert overnight tonight and going into your Easter Sunday morning. Then there's going to be a little bit of a lull before we get to the afternoon on Easter. And then that resurgence of a chance of more of those storms, more of those thunderstorms going from the late morning hours of our Sunday into the early afternoon. Let's take a look where we stand right now. Been quiet so far across northwest Arkansas in the River Valley. Seeing a few spotty showers across eastern Oklahoma so far over the past hour or so. Really where a bulk of the system is still off towards the west. Those heavy showers across portions of central into eastern Oklahoma, moving into the Tulsa metro. But you look further south on this line of thunderstorms, and that's where the activity has been so far. Now, if you take a look at where these storms could eventually move, they move up towards the northeast as we progress into the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. That's where we could see some of those strong storms first across the River Valley and then evolving into parts of northwest Arkansas. Over the past hour or so, what the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center have highlighted is the chance for some very heavy rainfall, though, trending over the same area. That includes parts of northwest Arkansas as well. Of course, that flooding risk is a concern through Easter weekend. Futurecast shows us this. By the time we get closer towards that midnight hour, again, we talked about it in the beginning of the show, how the latest model trend showing this staying off towards the west. I don't know if I completely believe this model. I think we're still going to see some thunderstorms, some heavy rainfall throughout the night tonight. But here's that lull we're talking about. Going into tomorrow morning, yes, there's still going to be some rain. Yes, there's still going to be the potential for some thunderstorms for your Easter Sunday morning. But a vast majority of this model showing it may be a little quiet as we're heading out the door if you have those plans for the morning hours. Now, by the time we get to the afternoon, here's that cold front. Ahead of that cold front, though, is going to be some strong thunderstorms, the potential of some strong damaging winds, some hail, maybe even some rotation as well. That's right around noon going until 4 p.m. across western Arkansas. Here's that risk for tonight. Level 2 slight risk all across northwest Arkansas, the River Valley. That level 3 enhanced risk further off towards our southwest. But when it comes to what the threat is for tonight, overnight hours into early tomorrow morning, wind threat, hail threat, definitely the main concerns. That tornado risk is low, but it's not zero during the overnight hours. Here's a look at Sunday afternoon storm risk. That front is going to lift and that cold front starts to sweep in. Ahead of that line, though, is going to be the chances for some very strong thunderstorms. This is going, again, into tomorrow late morning into the early afternoon. Here's a picture at 3 p.m. Already seeing those thunderstorms firing up across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. And by the time we're already done with that, by the time we get to the evening hours of Sunday, a vast majority of those line of thunderstorms is well off towards our east, and we'd be clear going into Sunday evening and into our Monday. That risk is higher for tomorrow. You think about the timeline here. Maybe you're going to those church services. You don't get out till later. We're talking about anywhere from noon till about 4 p.m. You got those lunch plans afterwards. Maybe you have to keep an eye on radar. Make sure you have those notifications turned on for us as well, just in case we get some of those strong storms by the time we get to the afternoon hours for tomorrow. The threat's a little bit different. That hail risk definitely is still there, but the wind and tornado risk would definitely be the concerns going into our Easter afternoon and going into the early evening hours. Weather impact alert for tonight and tomorrow, not only the storm threat, but also the chances for some flooding as well. We've already picked up a lot of heavy rainfall. We're going to continue to pick that up overnight tonight and through your Easter Sunday. Flood watch continues through Sunday as well. You take a look at what we can see. We're expecting lots of rain to be picked up tonight, but going into tomorrow as well. A rough estimate of that shows you this. Anywhere between maybe additional 1 to 3 inches of rainfall would be possible. Northwest Arkansas over the next 10 days, it looks like this. Again, weather impact alert through your Easter Sunday. By the time we get to Monday and Tuesday, starting to clear up a little bit, but then the end of that forecast looks like we're going to be very active once again. We're talking right around Wednesday through the end of this upcoming week and even going into next week, multiple rain chances back into the forecast. It's that time of year, storm season. We usually try to look forward towards those sunny days. We get that back Monday and Tuesday.
Yay for Monday and Tuesday. So exciting. April showers, May flowers. So got to be happy about it. Thank you so much, Stephen.